This is just a little demonstration to show quickly some ideas about how to tackle snowstorms or trees in the snow in watercolour. I've used some masking fluid, which is really useful stuff. It's a sort of latex rubbery solution which you paint on, then you can rub off. And I've put it on top of a ground which already had speckles and washes. I just thought I'd make use of it and make rather a dark sort of nighttime stormy, snowy scene. See, I'm rubbing off the masking fluid. You have to wait till it's really dry, otherwise it tears the paper. So that's a sort of atmospheric snowstorm going into another one. So I'm using the masking fluid again. You'll notice I actually put some soap on my brush first to protect the brush. When it's dry you can paint on it, and you can see it's quite fun really, because you can see how it resists the watery watercolour. So I'm just putting a few washes on just as a ground behind and to suggest trees. I'm thinking about tones more than real detail at the moment. I want it to look sort of dreamy, but the snowflakes are going to look quite large actually. I didn't do them very carefully. It's quite a good idea to leave layers to dry unless you're working really on wet on wet. Otherwise you tend to push the paint around. But the thing is to experiment, because you get the effects that you like just from experimenting, and then in the end they become instinctive. See, I'm rubbing it out now. I waited till it really dried first. It's not a very big picture, but it gives you an idea of an approach that you could take. This is another one. This is a sort of lonely tree with branches which have got bits of snow on them and a sort of pinkish light. There's a bit of pink. I've put the masking fluid on. You can see it's a sort of pale blue colour. So I'm just, as the branches feather out on the edges, they've got quite a lot of snow on them, so I'm trying to suggest that, so it's sort of broken up. I'm going to soften it off a bit, as I have done here. Just a quick sketch to help.